resident of Manchester, New Hampshire, District 16, Ward 9. I was a teacher for over 32 years. As long as I've lived in this state, I've had firearms. I've bought and I've sold firearms from friends and associates and fellow hunters and gamesmen all my life. Why are you going to penalize me? If you're going to make me a felon, I've said this to every committee that I've testified in front of, for every anti-gun bill that's come before this legislature, you make me a felon, I will become a felon. I'm going to touch upon a few things that some of the people who previously spoke said that I'm going to negate. A representative earlier made reference to the Commerce Clause as it relates to the 10th Amendment. She cited a case study. I'm not a lawyer, I'm a science teacher. That's the United States versus Lopez, where the court confronted a conviction of a 12th grade student for carrying a concealed handgun into school in violation of the Gun-Free School Zone Act of 1990. I'm going to cut to the short of it. And that is that the federal government, rather the Supreme Court, ruled that the federal government did not have the power to regulate unrelated things such as the possession of firearms near school zones. This bill has been brought before this Commerce Committee, I assume because it's an issue of commerce. You're trying to prohibit New Hampshire citizens from buying and trading guns between New Hampshire citizens. Virtually every proponent of this bill that I've heard here speak today admitted that this bill will not prevent violence. So why are you going to burden us with this bill? If it's not going to prevent violence, gun violence, then why bring up a bill? To make you feel good? That you did something? You didn't do anything, don't fool yourselves. Now I'm going to address a specific statute in this bill that is of concern to me personally. If you have a copy of the bill, you can follow along with it. I can find it. It is on page 4. Begins with line 4. Section 159E3, exemptions. This chapter shall not apply to, and it goes on to list, I don't know, 8 different things, I guess they're Roman numeralized. The first one, number 1, Roman numeral 1 says, a transfer between immediate family members which shall be limited to spouses, parents, children, grandparents, grandchildren, and siblings, that is a loan or bona fide gift. I don't have any children. I don't have any spouses. When I die, what are you going to do with my guns? I want to give them to an organization. You're going to prevent that? With this bill? It's a violation of my personal rights. Frank D'Amico made reference. He's a gun owner. I trade and buy from him. He can make a fortune on these transfers to licensed gun dealers. Presently, they get anywhere from $25 to $40 a gun per transfer. For example, let's do some math. I was a math science teacher. If you have 100 guns, which I do, that's $4,000. You're going to burden me with a $4,000 transfer fee? That's outrageous. Never. I'll sell them on the black market first. Any questions?
Thank you for your testimony, sir.
You're welcome. Gotta go.